Your Majesty, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a great pleasure to join all of you in this beautiful country for the 11th India-ASEAN Summit. I am very grateful to you, Your Majesty, and the people of Brunei Darussalam for the warm welcome and gracious hospitality accorded to my delegation and me, and the excellent arrangements made for our meetings today. Your Majesty, I thank you profoundly for the initial remarks that you have made appreciating what we have done in the course of last 1 year. Sir, I also thank all of you for a memorable commemorative summit in New Delhi last December. Our decision at that summit to elevate India-ASEAN relations to a strategic partnership has set the stage for a truly enriching relationship between us. Excellencies, all our countries have equal stakes in the security and prosperity of our shared Asian neighborhood. The global economic crisis and the turmoil in different parts of the world underscore the salience of our robust partnership. The scope of India's engagement with East and Southeast Asia has grown steadily in the last 2 decades. We seek to promote not only mutually beneficial bilateral relations, but also to work institutionally with regional partners and foster a climate that is conducive to stability, security, and economic development in our region. Excellency, it is to the great credit of the ASEAN countries that they have led the way in cooperation and integration, not only among themselves, but also in the broader region. For India, it is an article of faith of our Look East policy that ASEAN must remain central to the future evolution of regional mechanisms, which must be open and inclusive. We share your vision and aspirations for the region, and we applaud your march towards an ASEAN economic community in 2015. Excellencies, over 2 decades, India and ASEAN have established a comprehensive agenda of cooperation and a wide-ranging framework to pursue it. Today, we stand on the threshold of the 3rd decade of our engagement. In keeping with our substantial achievements, the recent elevation of our ties to a strategic partnership and the rich potential of our cooperation, I feel it would be appropriate for me to take this opportunity to announce that India will soon set up a separate mission to the ASEAN in Jakarta with a full-time resident ambassador. I hope we will have your full support and cooperation in this endeavor. Excellencies, since we last met in Delhi, there have been some important developments that I would like to highlight. India stands ready for the signature of the Indian-ASEAN Free Trade Agreement on Services and Investment by the end of this year and its early implementation. This will complement our agreement on goods and bolster our economic partnership. I also welcome efforts by the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry to revitalize the ASEAN-India Business Council and to set up an ASEAN-India Trade and Investment Center. These measures will contribute to stronger trade and investment flows between us.